Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I hope you all are well. Today the topic of our video is how to become a wholesaler. Selling wholesale is a business model that become more popular in recent years. It allows greater control over how you purchase, modify and sell products. Wholesaling also creates the opportunity to grow relationship while retailers and gain recognition for your brand. Wholesaling is similar to the other type of e-commerce business in that there is quite a bit of setup involved. If you are not familiar yet with this business model, first learn the wholesale definition. Second, research how to buy wholesale so you know that what's available. Once you have mastered basic wholesale principles, it can be both enjoyable and profitable. Let's look at how to become a wholesaler from the bottom up. How to wholesale and how to start the wholesale business. There are thousands of businesses already operating in the global wholesale marketplace. Despite this fact, in many ways, there are never been a better time to get started. The range of digital tools available today has made sourcing, producing, marketing, and selling goods a faster process. Knowing how to start the wholesaling requires industry knowledge, a few financial resources, and an excellent B2B marketing plan as you are essentially a B2B business. Here is how to start wholesale business. Step number 1 is that decide on the type of wholesale item to sell. Wholesaling includes everything from electronics and mechanical parts to jewelry, materials, and foods. Wholesale food includes wholesale produce, wholesale meat, wholesale seafood, and wholesale dairies. You can also supplement wholesale by selling DTC food. Pick a niche with consistent demand and enough room for profit. You can always expand your product offering as you grow, but it's important to start with a reliable product. Step number 2 is that determine the type of wholesaling you want to do. Some wholesalers are brokers while others the merchants. Both type of requires a specific approach. If you are a broker, you will be selling to the other producers. If you are a merchant, you will be selling wholesale goods directly to consume. Step number 3 is that narrow down your target market. The wholesale industry is already booming. Selling to a broad market won't do any favor. Take baby clothing for example. While this niche has strong demand, it's already flooded with sellers. Clothing for infants or upcycled baby clothing, however, could be excellent needs. The idea is to uncover a pain point aimed a wider market. Step number 4 is that identify relevant manufacturers or suppliers. You can discover thousands of suppliers or manufacturers by researching how to find the vendors. Look through a wholesale directory or two. Make sure that you are both getting a good deal and working with a certified vendor. Some companies sell on the black market, which is not good for you or your customers. Step number 5 is that complete relevant paperwork. As it is the case with any business, the government requires certain forms to be filled out. The documents often include an e-commerce business license, employer identification number, EIN, sales tax ID, and potentially a reseller permit. You will also need to research how to get a wholesale license and apply for it. If any legal issue crop up, you can prove at a moment notice and your work is honest, including by a way of wholesale purchase agreement contract PDF. And the step number 6 is that develop a strong wholesale and marketing plan. Once the housekeeping is complete, you need a strategy to get your brand recognized. A great way to accomplish this is by matching your wholesale marketing efforts to your budget. For example, a business just starting out probably should not spend thousands of dollars on advertising or e-commerce PPC. A better approach would be low cost BTC marketing like e-commerce CEO, referrals, and word of mouth. And the step number 7 is that organize your retail efforts. Many wholesalers sell their products in retail stores. Such offers visibility and traction. As a new wholesaler, you will want to have appealing offers in place to increase their likelihood of working with you. Research stories that are accepting new vendors and match your target audience pain point. And step number 8 is that open or rent a physical workplace if you need it. Some wholesale companies use drop shipping, which is shipping goods direct to consumer DTC without holding your own inventory. Other, whole, Other wholesalers use materials to create new products which are then sold to consumers. Your needs will depend on the business model you have chosen. Familiarizing yourself with the warehousing is the bone for wholesaling. Make sure to invent in quality, e-commerce packaging, and an e-commerce shipping team that can get the job done. The approach you take for your wholesale business depends on the customers you want to reach. If you are brokering products and sales, relationships you create will be different from those of the merchant. Let's look at how to sell wholesale goods. Wholesaling is a competitive industry where customers demand speed and accuracy year around. All of these are the steps to become a wholesaler, and I repeat it again. The first step is decide on the type of wholesale item to sell. Step number 2 is determine the type of wholesaling you want to do. Step number 3, narrow down your target market. Step number 4 is that identify relevant manufacturers or suppliers. Step number 5 is that complete relevant paperwork. Step number 6 is that develop a strong wholesales and marketing plan. Step number 7 is that organize your retail efforts. Step number 8, open or rent a physical workplace if you need it. I hope you all are understand. Stay blessed.